Hello everyone, I'm Drake like the Dragon, and welcome to Momotype, a Tamagotchi type game simulator with horror elements that I thought looked really cute and interesting and I wanted to play. Your neighborhood, New Ribosome City. The chains of DNA spin on your screen. They make a web of helixes until the logo of Immersive Core appears in a white font. The ad has begun. Ooh. They were all the rage in the 2100s. You knew them as monotypes, your digital pocket friend. You'd feed them, play games with them, and watch them grow. Mom and Dad liked them because there was no cleanup. You liked them because they seemed real. I never actually had a Tamagotchi or anything like that. Literally the closest, and I know this is a very stupid comparison, but the closest I've ever gotten to a Tamagotchi was that awful Poe game when I was in high school. But yeah. With the advent of the digital age, we at Immersive Core have noticed society changing. Birth rates in this country have hit an all-time low. Fuck yeah. Not seen since the plague. Cool. Which one? Soon, our workforce will be depleted and unemployed. Once this occurs, industry will fail. As you all know, this is an existential threat, not only to ourselves, but importantly, our GDP. Monotypes, our digital pocket pets, have supported this decline. Ooh, fuck. We want people to have kids. This, unfortunately, cannot be accomplished through digital software. It can, however, be accomplished through our new product. What? Today we're excited to announce the shipment of our new line of monotypes, the real monotype. The digital enters the physical. Cuddle them like real pets. Play with them like real pets. Watch them grow and change. I'm sorry, are they gonna fuck us and like impregnate us, or what is going on? Know the joys of parenthood. Order now at no cost. Supplies limited. Oh, so they're supposed to be like a child replacement, not a, birth rate increaser. Okay. Okay, I misjudged, alright? Place an order? Yes. Oh god. Your order is coming sooner than expected. The Postal Service is expediting all monotype orders. When you head to work the next day, you find out that this is a government-sponsored program. Your manager corrals your team into a huddle. That's so weird. Yep, your order's been cancelled. We'll be providing work-issued ones. He explains that everyone will be receiving a monotype. Has a partnership formed between Immersive Core? An employee asks. You're right on the money, Christine, your manager says. We have to get this country moving, and corporate wants to be that vehicle of change, he said, shaking his fist in the air. Your hours will be unpaid, but a week will pass by like nothing. Pizza parties on Friday. Your home, New Ribosome City. A dust storm, lead in the air. You are in a desert-like area. There is nothing around you beside the sound of your thoughts. You cannot find any. A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Supplies limited. What's going on? You're awake. Remnants of the dream pass and fade into static. You're back to your show. You're going to watch television until you hear noise outside your door. Someone has left something on your porch. It's for you. When you open the door, there is a small creature laying in a basket. It's sleeping soundly. Turn it over. The monotype you ordered has arrived. It has soft skin. Its ears are pointed. They feel like bean bags upon further inspection. It's a monotype but in physical form, as per the ad. You want to assume it's a plushie. To your surprise, however, The monotype is warm. The terms of your purchase have not been released. Keep it? Yes. You take the creature inside. This reminds me a lot of the Digimon movie, the first Digimon movie. I can't remember Digimon's name, but like, he's a cute little ball creature like that. Monotypes live for approximately 7 days. A note has been packed inside the basket. Take care of them, and they will grow. Monotypes love humans, so give them some love back. It's essential for their well-being. The note ends. There is nothing else by way of instructions. Why would you want to replace children with a tiny creature that dies in 7 days? But it can evolve? Okay, I still have my doubts about this. I also don't like how high off the ground our bed is. A lot of shit could be hiding down there. I don't like it. You decide it's time for bed. A collection of particles circle around. They are diluted with a heavy substance, though you can't tell what. In your dream, the particles attempt to create form, and in doing so, assemble into a storm. Inside the storm, there is no one and nothing except small spaces where it's immeasurably dark. Your vision recedes. You look from a bird's eye view into the storm, hoping to get a better look. As soon as you think you spot a person, the particles scatter. You repeat this process until finally you realize you're completely alone. The dream ends. Those are some weird-ass dreams, buddy. You hear shuffling by your bed. You wake up to see what is moving. The monotype is by your feet. Hello, parent. Momo will stay with you for the rest of your life. Do you love Momo? Momo already knows the answer. I barely know you. Take it slow. Momo stares at you. The words do not register, nor does it seem Momo derives any meaning from them. It's as if you spoke in a different language. Does that matter? In the first place, you are my designated parent. Nothing can change this fact. A moment passes. Momo's stomach begins grumbling. Now that you think about it, how does Momo manage to speak? Head to hallway. Momo thinks you have very good taste in interior design. Very postmodern. By the way, what does postmodern mean? Momo saw it on a book from your shelf. Truthfully, you don't know. Momo is now humming the Imitato Core jingle. Is Momo herbivorous? A carnivore? You don't know yet, but he seems to like pancakes. He's now full of energy. Yeah, you and everything else with a mouth, Momo. Though you don't even have a mouth, so I don't know how that's working. Let's play with Momo, I guess. Momo flies into the air. They're surprisingly heavy. Keep going, parent. After 30 minutes of using Momo like an exercise ball, you're tired. You drop him onto the floor, and while he lays there absently, you take a moment to catch your breath. This results in some confusion. Momo seems fidgety. Parent, Momo still wants to play. Refuse. Why not, parent? He asks. I'm tired. Let's call it quits. I don't want to do this, you respond. Momo looks up to you. From your linoleum floor, you see an expression of frustration. One more time, he says. Accept. You assume that Momo is young. You don't want to be a dick. Momo is thrown into the air exactly one more time. Time for bed, you say. Momo looks like a plush doll. He lays like a pile of goo. You've decided to pet him, but to your surprise, his body is taut. Underneath is a muscle-bound creature. The fuck? Yeah, go to bed. That's gonna give us good dreams. In the theater of Momo's mind, there is nothing. The only thing that can be made out is the appearance of a person. Momo is dreaming about someone, and it's most likely you. How the fuck do I know that? You're back in the desert, still in bird's eye view. The particles have ceased to move. You know that you've been waiting for a long time, longer than you've waited in real life. You want something to happen. You know this is a dream, but the particles, your void vision, the endless wait, years could pass without contradiction. For now, this is everything. As you've been waiting, the particles have started moving. They scatter like dust. Above you, even higher than where you currently are, it starts raining to an innumerable degree. You ascend. You are now in the clouds. The rain is below you. You are looking down from an even higher position. Finally, and without your own observation, the particles begin assembling. They seem to form something definite. You don't notice the figure below you until you see a hand waving. It's a new day. Head to hallway, I guess. Momo heard that this country's GDP is on the fritz. Soon, nobody will be making babies anymore. Banks will go under. Food will be short. Mass suicides all around. Will Momo be there for it? Sounds like Momo wants to be there for mass suicides. Sounds like Momo might cause mass suicides. No, Momo has a bunker out in southwest Ribo City. Very safe. Well stocked. How does Momo know so much about the world? Intuition. Does Momo know where bunker is? No, he does not like revealing such details. Parent, can Momo ask you a question? What is GDP? Momo pauses. Momo does not know what a bunker is. To tell you the truth, is it a type of pancake? Head to the kitchen. Momo is very existential so far. Momo has not yet decided what to eat. You want him to try new foods. Ooh, what should we give him? Artichoke steak or a cigarette? I see a lot of replay value in this game. I don't know what to give him. An artichoke, sure. It seems like we actually want him to be happy. According to Momo, the artichoke heart looks like a flower. And because flowers are pretty, his words, not yours, he graciously eats it. Why is this food shaped this way? Is all food shaped this way? Why do we eat, parent? You do not have reasonable answers to those queries. The world truly is strange, Momo says. Life with Momo is relatively simple. They are a crude mix between a child and a virtual pet. Concerning this, you don't have any particular feelings. However, this does make it difficult when asked questions concerning Momo's identity. Is Momo human? He asks. No. If I'm not human, then why does parent take care of me? Because you should care for all living things, wouldn't you agree? Or because it's mutually beneficial. You get food and room, I get a pet. I like the first option more. Momo looks up at you from the ground. Momo thought care was only reserved for humans. That only humans could accomplish such a thing. I never thought of it that way. Reserved for humans? At this line, you take a pause. Why would it be reserved for humans, you ask? Humans are everything. Wouldn't you agree? He responds. Today you've decided to show Momo the world. Through your television. Ah yes, an iPad baby. A reflection of the real world. You've placed Momo onto the couch where they can browse a selection of different shows. Momo does not know what television is, however. You turn on your cable box. Which program should you tune into? Planet Hippo, Dragon Sphere, or A New Sheriff in Town? Well, let's stay on brand and choose Dragon Sphere. You'll pay for this, Friesma. On my life, I swear to destroy you. This ends now. A man with rippling muscles stands on screen. He looks like he's squatting, like he's using the toilet. In actuality, he's powering up. Super angry. That's the stuff of legends. Artichoke, of all people. Blast it all, yells Vegeta to no one in particular. Vegeta, what a name. Artichoke, the other man, yelling, has been in one position for the past 15 minutes. Rocks levitate, thunderstorms form, and lava erupts from the ground. In the meantime, Friesma, who is awestruck, stares at his rippling muscles. Are they gonna kiss? This continues for another 20 minutes, a very realistic depiction of Dragon Ball Z. In this time, Artichoke and Friesma only manage to grunt at each other. Oh, it's Friemza. I apologize. At the 40th minute mark, Artichoke finally releases his energy and his hair turns blonde. His muscles are bigger now. Friemza, from what you can tell, is in awe of his bulging chest. Is anything else bulging that's impressive, Friesma? There's silence until Artichoke breaks it by speaking. He says but one thing. Now I'm really angry. Friemza blushes. The episode ends. Okay, so it's Dragon Ball Z, but gayer. Which program should you tune into? Planet Hippo or New Sheriff in Town? Let's go Planet Hippo. Look at the size of this one, mate. Aw, a man with an accent is pointing to a hippo. What a pretty little lady we got here. Along with his camera crew, the presenter is hiding in a bush. He wears a pair of binoculars and khaki shorts. Aw. Old Bertha's put on a couple hundred. Ah, but she's right gorgeous. He licks his lips. The presenter then exits the shade of the bush and runs to the sandy bank where the hippo lies. Come here, Bertha, you sly gal. He enters the water, lifting his legs as fast as he can go. The mother hippo stares the man down, nostrils above water. Uh-oh. Why does he run? Momo asks. For the footage of the hippo, you respond. Momo takes a moment. What does he want to do with hippo? The man on the screen grabs the hippo and subsequently is flung into the air. He is then pulled down under. He does not resurface. Oh, that made my heart hurt. Between the two of you, there is a long pause. Finally, you speak up. Yeah, I don't really like him either. You decide to change channels. After watching TV, you decide it's time for bed. Momo hobbles up the stairs. You cook something for yourself, then call it a night. Momo sleeps soundly. Oh. In the theater of Momo's mind, they are studying hippos. For Momo, their vision has collapsed on this image. It is all they are currently dreaming of. In your dream, the particles have formed a shadow. From your height, you believe a shadow to be your own. It is overcast. There is no available light. A question arises and presents a contradiction. How can shadows exist if there is no light? You already know why. You descend to the earth. The shadow mimics your movement and rises up. It is not a shadow. It is face to face to you now. When you move your right arm, it moves its right arm. When you move your left, it does the same. This dark formation mimics your every move. You find it unnerving. You decide to dig into the earth. You want to hide until it goes away. As you descend, the shadow rises into the air and becomes the object projecting its figure onto the earth. You realize that you are the shadow, and the dark formation, by contrast, has become you. You have switched positions. You feel a tinge of regret. Momo has woken up excited. Could we try something new? He asks. Oh no, self-reflection. In the far corners of your room, Momo has picked up a copy of 100 Facts About Hippos. You do not know how this book appeared in your house. He has been reading it since daytime. Parent, would you like to know a hippo fact? Sure. Hippos can hold their breath for approximately 5 minutes. They cannot swim. Instead, they bound through the water using the force of their feet. Incredible, don't you think? Let me give you another hippo fact. Sure, buddy. Hippos are known to live in small herds of up to 10 to 20 other hippos. They are led by a dominant hippo, while the others are submissive to him. Essentially, it's a harem. By the way, what is a harem? And there's another thing about hippos. Go ahead. According to this researcher, hippos may have consciousness like that of a human. Some even say that because of their brain size and neutral connectivity, it may be similar to that of a pig or a whale. Although it is impossible to tell because, as you know, we're not hippos, we're human. Oh, I think you skipped a lesson, bud. Very true, Momo. We are human, or you're not human, Momo. Momo has been readying another hippo fact until he hears you. He stops scanning the book and his body is furrowed. What do you mean? Momo is not what? Not human? You thought you had already established this, or that Momo had already known this. It seems that raising Momo as a human has been confusing. Is his identity still forming? Is Momo actually just a child? You are parent. Momo stares at his non-existent feet. You are parent. I am your son. He says a final time, you are my parent, and I am your son. This time he looks up to you. Yes, you are, Momo, basically a son. I'm not your parent, didn't we establish this? Screw it. You're basically a son. Good. I'm happy you stopped playing tricks. Momo blushes, as he knows you were only just joking. Could we have pancakes, human? If you think you're also human, then why would you be referring to me as human, though? Sure thing, bud, you reply. It's the dream. All right. So we're going on to the 4th day, I think? The shadow stays in the air. You stay in the ground. A white sphere has opened up from the storm. It looks upon the both of you. Would you like to get out, friend? To this you can't respond, as you do not have a mouth. You do not have arms either. You in the air, would you like to get out? The shadow still floating in the air does not give a response. In this entropic storm, it would be hard to make out. The sphere's words, however, are clear. Light comes from the sphere. It has a dark center. A moment of clarity arrives, and you realize that the sphere is the sun. Would you like to get out? The sun asks. Congratulations. Oh, Momo has evolved. They have grown hippo feet. Momo has been staring at the mirror since morning. They have not left. Why have I grown feet? They shuffle in the mirror. Why do I look like this? They turn around in the mirror. Why does my face look like this? I should not look like this. Why is this happening? Momo has discovered an existential crisis. Momo has discovered body dysmorphia. Where are my hands? Where are my fingers? What happened, parent? To take Momo's mind off of his recent transformation, you've decided to play some television for him. Crikey, mate, Birth has gotten even thicker. The man from last time is back. He's wearing a cast around his neck. His khakis have been lined with sweat all along his crotch area. Sure. Now, Boots, I know we had our issues, sweetie, but let bygones be bygones. The hippo charges at him, and once more he is flung into the air. He falls on the ground, this time making a loud thud. He does not get up. The TV cuts off. An ad is playing. A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Order a Momotype today. The digital meets the physical, the most real organic creation of Imitator Corp. Almost like a human child. Momo has been staring at the screen. They have not moved, whether by intention or not. You realize your mistake before it's too late. Supplies are limited. Get your very own friend today, genetically bred to love humans like a real child. The shot cuts to an eerily similar image of a monotype. Isn't that right, Momo? Come by the bunker, Momo. You'll be safe. The TV ad ends, and the previous programming continues. You want to go to bed, Momo? You ask meekly. There is no response, and Momo does not want to give you the courtesy of one, or at least that's what seems to be the case. Bed? You ask another time. When no response comes, you inevitably head back to your room. Momo knows where to go, you think. In the theater of Momo's mind, he's seeing his brothers and sisters. Damn. The sky is bright in your dream. A cold chill has found itself in the air, and wherever you are, you feel it. Would you like to get out? The sun asks. You're not in the earth anymore. You're standing upright, face to face with your shadow. They've descended. Would you like to get out? The sun asks once more. The shadow then speaks. Yes, I would like to get out. You are puzzled. When you move your hand, the shadow moves his. When you move, he mirrors you. Was the shadow yourself since the beginning? No, you think. Before you can realize the shadow's true nature, they've already moved into the far recess of some other place. They have moved on, and yet you are still here. In the far corners of your dream, particles have been collecting together. Fucking weird. Momo is not in bed. You cannot find him. He is not in the hallway. Oh my fucking god, that's creepy! You find Momo in front of the mirror. He is staring at himself. I thought you were parent. If not parent, then a human who loved me. You are neither. This is fake. Will I grow up, parent? Or am I just a pet to be discarded after serving my purpose? I will never grow up, parent, will I? You can hear pain in Momo's voice. Did you think this was alright? He asks. To give me such a cruel life. You're about to speak, but you're cut off. I'm nothing. A pale imitation. A freak. A process of ideas. This is not funny. Momo looks to you. Please don't look to me. Everything I will or ever be is centered around you. You are my one love parent. I am, after all, your child. Yeah, and children don't kill their parents. Haha, am I right? Momo's mind is ablaze. They are staring into you. You're the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. And to make it even worse, you're entirely real. I can never come close to you. I'm not even real. Momo inhales. Please no. He pauses. I love you so much it hurts my insides. I want to tear out everything in me so I can be at your side. I want to love you for forever. I've never told you this, parent. Is it even possible? Momo gives you his final words? No, it isn't. I only know one thing. You are not human. You are Reemza, the Tan Man, the Hippo Man. Evil, less than human, nothing. Alright, Momo, take it down a notch, bud. You're starting to sound real fucking spooky, and I'm afraid if I click on to the next bit, you're gonna jump up at me and eat my face, and I would prefer you to not do that if possible, but oh well, the show must go on. I am clicking the next thing, and I am descending away from the computer because I am in fear. Momo hops away. His body jiggles with each step. Momo is nowhere to be found for the rest of the day. You head for bed, unable to fall asleep. You are anxious for the next day. In Momo's dream, they are a hippo. With the absence of your shadow, the sun has since disappeared. Time has continued to pass. It was a trick of the mind, you hear someone say. Who knows what we'll find in this storm? I'm already you, friend. You're already me, the voice continues. From the horizon there appears the sun once more. I'm already you. It gets even brighter now. You're already me. Standing in the bleached center of this desert is a lone body. It is you. You look behind to see your shadow being cast by the sun. It has returned, and not by their own choice. Do you want to get out? The voice ends. Your shadow stays beside you. It will not move by itself anymore. Okay. Wake up, parent. What is Momo anyways? A pancake? A bunker? Is Momo an idea? Momo's body is taut. In the depths of their eyes, you see a tunnel. Will you love me? Momo asks. I fucking take off running, I guess. You run to the hallway. It is empty. The line from the street reflects into the space. Though you cannot see well, you can make out what is behind you. I don't actually love you. Ah? What's that? You don't love me? Why don't you love me? I'm everything you could ever ask for and more. I'm made for you, developed for you. What more do you need? Ugh. The creature looks at you from a towering height. Fuck. I wish I had no eyes, so I could have never seen you. I love you so much. Does it just continue? You've entered your living room. The creature has chased after you. If only I was born in a different body. I'm an abomination, a deviant. You are everything I ever wished to be. Please love me. I read the tag in my basket. I only live for 7 days, right? Is this true, parent? But I don't want to die. Oh my god, this is so creepy. You make me vomit. No human could be this cruel to raise me as his plaything. I reject it. So I'm designed to love you. I love myself. I am human. You are the creature. A disgusting parasite. A worm. Do you like being stomped, you worm? I know you like it. This time it won't be fake. Run to the kitchen. Momo reaches for your neck. Ah, know that I still love you. How could I not? You're blacking out. Was I destined to love you, parent? Even so, does it matter? This is the most real thing to me. Please answer me. Parent? 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 A dust storm, lead in the air. You are in a desert-like area. There is nothing around you besides the sound of your thoughts. You cannot find anyone. It is very lonely. You decide to craft a mirror. It's made out of the particles circling the air. In the mirror you see your reflection. Your swarthy figure walks out of the mirror. The borders between the glass and the desert have vanished. Your reflection is now in front of you and you are both standing together. Your clone stares at you puzzled. You cannot tell if they're conscious. Are they even alive? Unbeknownst to you, however, the clone is having the same thoughts. The vast terrain that separates you is not one of physical distance. It's something more tragic. You both realize that you will never experience anything other than yourselves. You realize that you are your own world and nothing more. The shadow vanishes. The desert, despite all your attempts, is empty. Parent. You're conscious. I can't see anything. There's nothing in front of me. Where am I, parent? There's a long pause. You cannot say a word as your throat's been crushed. All around you there is darkness. The lights from the street illuminate everything into vague shapes, but nothing you can truly make out. You hear the sound of your heart beating, and in this dark room the air sits heavy. I can't see myself, parent. I can't. Where am I, and where are you? I had one more thing to ask. All you can see are vague shadows crossing your line of sight. One of the shadows is Momo. They are large and warm. Your leg grazes his body, and to your surprise he is soft. Can we be friends, parent? Pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. That makes the most sense, parent. For once, I agree. Momo takes one more look at himself. If my nature has determined that I am meant to love you, then there is only one way. I will make a choice against my nature, one that is not predetermined. You are parent. This is my own fact. Bye, parent. I will see you later. Momo has jumped onto the city streets. They have hit the ground with a tremendous thud. You think you see Momo's shadow, but in fact, a pool of blood has begun to form. Oh! Oh, fuck! There are no lights to illuminate Momo's form. They are pitch black. From what you can assume, Momo has died. 2-for-1 sale. Call right now for your Momotype today. Your TV has been turned on. The glow from behind you draws you closer. Did you love Momo? It's Momo's voice. This is not just an ad. No. Would you like to stay Momo's parent? Because Momo will love you till the end of time. You hear sirens in the distance amid the words you are now hearing. Is it real to you? Could you still be my parent? Trick question. None of that matters. I can't tell you how relieved I feel. You cannot reply. Your throat does not work. Will it ever matter to you? Momo is on the screen. It's the Momo you've taken care of, but they are on your digital display. Confusion hits you. How are you here, you ask? Did Momo ever tell you this, parent? Momo will be everywhere. In the meantime, would you like a fact about what you're seeing? Momo leans in closer. In your wiring, in your dreams, inside of you, everywhere. You cannot stop to think as you stare at the screen. It's okay, parent. Is pretending faking anyways? You're about to give your answer, but pretending can be very real. More real than real. Momo is excited. You're Momo's pet now. The monotype on the screen has begun humming the Imitato core jingle. The light has escaped from the television. You are alone in the middle of your living room. You hear static. All around you are shadows. The end. Okay. Wow. That was, strangely existential, with a very vague sense of dread throughout. Not like a jump scare horror type, but I really enjoyed that. That was really cool, and I wonder if there's alternate endings. I think there may be. So this is a free game on Steam, by the way. Maybe it's on itch as well, I don't know, but I got it off Steam. It was really cool. I hope you guys liked watching it as well. And if you did, please leave a like. It would mean a lot to me. And if you want to see some alternate options and endings, definitely check the game out. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you super soon in the next one. Bye for now.